minutes about who DNA is, why we're here, how we got started in this space. So it goes back really to like 2007. I had my background was software and internet. I had just sold, or I had taken a company public. I sold my shares when we went public, and I met an interesting young guy named Brock Pierce. He had also recently sold his company to Goldman Sachs, and together we just became friends and angel investors. We stayed in the software and internet space for the next several years, investing in early stage businesses. Fast forward to 2012, Brock and I decided to begin mining Bitcoin. Not a recommended choice, but we learned our lesson via a reasonably large investment in early mining equipment. That it was an interesting experience for those of you who have shared that experience. I'm sure some of you already have, but. Around, to Trevor's point, while he was buying his Bitcoin on eBay, I really didn't know what it was, but we owned a bunch of it from a bunch of mining equipment that we had in Oregon. So fast forward to 2013, we didn't really want to continue mining any longer, so we began doing early stage investing. One of Trevor's stories was about Mastercoin. We were also one of the first investors in Mastercoin. We actually sat on the board of directors of the Mastercoin project. And once we learned and saw how Mastercoin worked, we realized that we wanted to continue investing in this space. And the idea behind DNA was born. Initially, it was just Brock and I investing in friends' projects. Little by little, we became more involved in the ecosystem. At this point, I think we've probably invested in close to 100 protocols, dApps. Pretty much. Almost every sector in the crypto space we've been involved in, and that leads us to DNA and where we are today. We've seen a lot of the same thing that we've gone through today, which is over the last several years we've watched the growth of the ICO ecosystem. And I also believe that securities are going to supplant ICOs in the near future. And so DNA has made the decision over the past, let's call it the past 6 months, that we're planning to do a lot more later stage consulting work. Working with amazing projects like Archain and Polymath. So hopefully we'll see you. We'll get a chance to individually meet with you guys, answer questions about DNA, about any of our portfolio companies, and we want to thank you very much for taking the time to attend today. I typically, sometimes we do these presentations. I'm not a big presentation guy. We talk about some of the things we've invested in, some of the fund relationships we have, and then our upcoming consulting services, helping exchanges, helping token liquidity and ecosystem acceleration. And what we really do is we do international, worldwide tours. It's been a lot of fun. This is kind of where DNA has chosen to focus, and where we expect to be over the next year is visiting wonderful cities like Seoul, getting to know the local community, getting to meet with investors, talking about different projects, and again, I just wanted to thank you guys for taking the time to come out, and that's pretty much it for us. Thank you very much. Were we gonna do question and answer? I don't think we did any Q&A, so if we can, I usually try to make it a little quicker to give more time for others. Thank you.
네, 짧지만 인상적이었던 강연이었습니다. Q&A는 따로 가지지 않고 혹시 질문사항이 있으신 분들은 이따가 네트워킹 시간에 물으시면 되겠습니다. Thank you, Scott, for your impressive presentation. And let's gonna start our last presentation. 네, 코dak스의 대표 이사님이신